it's one thing to fight the Russians and suffer and die and kill, uh, to rescue, to preserve your country. It's another thing to accept the way your country was before this sacrifice was demanded of you. Ukraine was a horrendously corrupt country. It was ruled by an oligarchy that it certainly did not have the best interests of the country at heart. I'm probably generalizing too much. I could think of it one oligarch that I think probably was a more benevolent figure in the Ukrainian social system before the war. But there were also lots of incredibly promising things happening in Ukraine before the full scale invasion. But I think the soldiers will come home expecting a different deal than this oligarch run, very corrupt society. And I've also made this comparison, which is to Britain in 45. Uh, when the war ended and Churchill had done this absolutely remarkable job leading, admittedly, a political coalition government to win the war against all the odds. Um, and he was immediately voted out of office by what was called the khaki election, that is to say, by soldiers voting. And it wasn't that they thought he'd been a bad war leader, but they thought the Britain he wanted was not the one they wanted. They wanted a fairer Britain. They wanted national health. They wanted a lot of stuff that a conservative government, they thought, wasn't going to give them. And I think you could very well get that in Ukraine when the war ends, and the war will end. All wars end. Uh, but whatever Ukraine looks like, I don't believe, I know a lot of these guys, I don't think they're fighting so these old oligarchic structures can just be put right back into place.